So hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Just like to say, we got a bit of a problem. We don't get enough likes. Just a little thumbs up from you guys is worth so much to us, yeah? So we're a fifth of you, only a fifth of you are clicking the like button down below. Whereas if it was the other way around, it would be fantastic. If we had a load more likes, yeah, the channel would be growing better and everything would be, life would be rosy. So yeah, please, if you haven't or if you never do, please give a like on the channel. It makes such a big difference to us. So this week I'm clearing up the old goat's house, and we also have a Ginja recipe, and Ange is doing a chocolate cherry tart recipe.
Thing.
And I'm going to attempt to find the leak in the pond. So here we go, we have 1 kilo of Ginja cherries. I'll put it up on the screen. Prunus cerasus. Yeah, Latin name Prunus cerasus, otherwise known as the sour cherry. Yeah. And next up we have 1 litre of aguardente, 1 litre of red wine, 1 kilo of yellow sugar, but I suppose a light muscovado sugar or something would do. So there we go. Here we, so basically what I'm going to do is put the cherries into our vessel, which we're going to store the ginger, this nice brown vessel, and then all the other ingredients, mix it all together. So here we go. Okay, so first in goes the kilo of cherries. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Ange probably knows the way. So next up is sugar. Quite soft, so I don't know how well it's going to go down this. Oh yeah, oh, it's working. So this is a kilo of sugar. £2.2 even. Nope. I'll start that. So now I've got a glamorous assistant, and this is what it looks like. So we've got the cherries at the bottom and the sugar on top. I'm just now going to pour in the aguardente. Okay, and now a litre of red wine. And what we'll do to make this up now to, I want it up to about here, is make equal measures of aguardente and red wine, so we fill the bottle up basically.
Nice.
So there we have it, full up to here. Yeah, so that gives us 5 litres of Ginja. So what I need to do now, I'll show you. Put a lid on nice and tight. And
Don't drop it.
don't drop it, glass bottle.
Glass bottle and
Wet,
stuff
slippery
everywhere.
hands.
Shake it, baby.
So there we go. Now it looks different.
Yeah, because it's in a brown bottle as well, so it's quite.
Okay, so now this needs to go in a dark place for 2 weeks, but it needs a little shake every day for 2 weeks, and then we'll leave it for a month. Then we can start drinking.
Yay!
So, one thing I nearly forgot. I've had to go and fetch this out of the dark room. A local thing, I think. It might be a national thing, I'm not sure, but Canela. So I've got to add a couple of sticks of this to the mixture as well. So we're going to put a couple of big ones in as well. There you go, a couple of sticks of cinnamon. Oh. And there we go. Right, this is what's left of last year's Ginja, and I wish you could smell it. Here, have a smell. It's very, very much like cherry brandy. I'm going to make a bit of an adaptation to this because this still smells lovely and cherry filled and beautiful. What I'm going to do is get some more aguardente, about that much, about that much. So this is kind of, I'd say around about 55% alcohol. Obviously I can tell that by smelling it.
That's a really bad trait.
And I'm going to add that much to the remaining of last year's.
No wine?
Yes.
Oh,
No wine, that's it.
that's it.
Right, so I'm hoping this will make a nice, very strong Kirsch liqueur, yeah?
Ooh.
So like a Kirsch is a schnapps, really. It's just a cheaty Kirsch. But you know, there's so much cherry flavour in there, I want to keep that. So I'm going to leave that for a month in the dark as well. And then in a month's time, we're going to try this and we'll try the new Ginja and probably get silly. Okay, so as you can see behind me, the old goat house, which is like a goat tractor, mobile tractor we use for everything. The wind has nearly destroyed it, so I'm going to take it down because the goats are now in their new house. So here we go. As you can see, the pond level has dropped drastically. I mean, all these stones here should be below the water. So I suspect, I have a big strong suspicion that the leak is here somewhere where all this stuff is now drying up, because there is still water here and it hasn't dropped below there. I suspect this tree to be the culprit. I think its roots have gone, because this tree was planted the same time as that one. So you can see the difference. I think maybe the roots of this has come through here somewhere and yeah, sucking all the water out. But let's investigate and see what we can find out. So, after all that digging out and stuff, what I have found is the liner in this corner has dropped down. The underliner, yeah, and mice have eaten through here, but that's above the waterline. Now below the waterline, so yeah, below the waterline I found this, and if I hold up to the sunlight, you can see, hopefully you can see light shining through there. And there are 3 or 4 holes, 1, 2, 3 here, 3 holes here, and there's another one down here, and it's where there was a rock. I put a rock in here, this one, yeah. What may happen is because Quinn likes to go around the side of the pond and look at the frogs. I think what's happened is some of these stones have got behind the rock, and with the movement of the rock it's made the holes. But as you can see there. So yeah, great, and I found them. See them here, look, you can see the light shining through. So now to repair them. So as you can see, my first option was the PVC boat adhesive. I didn't know what material this was, but I can strongly say it's not PVC. It's just the glue stuck to the glue, it hasn't stuck to the stuff at all. I think it might be a product called HDPE or MDPE, something like that, but that hasn't worked. So my only resort now is this really sticky tar stuff from both sides. That'll do it. So this is the reason why I was short of water. Is Gilly's drunk probably, I don't know, 5,000 gallons. Very thirsty, isn't he, Gilly? He won't go in, he hates it. So as you can see, I'm in mid-repair. I found the holes and all that. I just wanted to explain why I'm not doing and explain what I'm going to do. Yeah, so the reason why we're only doing a temporary repair on the pool, on the pond, sorry, is that we intend to make it a bit more permanent. So I'm going to take out all the liner, all the stones, all the plants and everything, re-dig it a bit deeper and a bit wider, and then we're going to basically make everything, replace all the liner with concrete, make it more permanent. We're still going to have the filter beds with the plants, etc., all the wildlife, etc., but yeah, it needs to be permanent now, because I think the liner's got to the age 3-4 years old where we're going to start having leaks, especially if the dogs are jumping in and out, etc. So concrete's much better, and yeah, but that's not. I need to start that in October, not now, because it would be nice to have cool water through the summer. So as you can see, we have a little mice problem. I don't know where this is going to end, but all I can do is repair what we've got. Like I said, it's only going to last, only needs to last for this summer. So this is why we're going to build it out of concrete, because mice can't eat through concrete. So I'm going to clean this off with some thinners. Hole here as well. You see why I won't hold water. And then I'm going to use some of this very sticky bitumen tape. Very sticky. And just now it's stuck to everything. I could do with a nice clean. And I'll do the other side as well. See this here? Right there. So leave all the rubbish in here, a bit of protection. So as you can see, inside and out, so what I'll do is repair all these little mouse shoe holes, and I'll get back to you then. Then we'll have another look in a minute. So the main reason we've had a priority change about the pond is that hopefully, fingers crossed, we have starting Monday 5-6 days of rain, thunderstorms and stuff, so should fill the pond up and water everything. It's much needed in this country and Spain, and yeah, lots of rain would be fantastic. Anyway, back to the kitchen, see what Angie's doing. Okay, so here we go. As promised, we're going to show you how the ice cream mixture goes together.
So obviously this has just come out of the fridge, so I'm going to put in the cherry puree. And then my skinless, sadly, custard. Look at the colour of that, it's fabulous, especially against the neon green. Oh,
Try that, yeah.
Hey, that's just custard coloured, right. And then so this goes in as well, as you can see. Then we're going to give it a mix.
Isn't that supposed to be gently folded?
This is going to be smurgled together.
Smurgled together.
Smurgled together.
What's that there then?
Get your fingers out.
OMG.
Oh, don't you like it?
No, it's horrible.
Oh, right. And now I'm going to fit it in there.
Yeah,
she
right.
hopes. Should I get the bigger one?
I would.
Yeah. One moment, please. Why have 1 litre of ice cream when you can have 4.5? Put that one back then. Okay. Yeah,
Well,
right.
yep.
So what happens now, this is going to go in the freezer because I don't have an actual ice cream maker, so this is a really easy way of doing this. You just put it in the freezer. In about an hour's time I go and check it, and then fork any ice side of it that has formed from, because it would normally form from the outside in. So you then just give it a sort of stir in with the, get a fork in, fork it over, and keep doing that until we have ice cream. And as a special treat for Friday, because obviously we started this and we didn't quite finish, so I shall be doing something else cherry related that we can serve with the ice cream, or the ice cream can be served with the cherry related.
Double cherry whammy.
Exactly, so got to make use of them there cherries.
So Angie's cherry chocolate tart recipe calls for 150 ml of Kirsch, which is what I made earlier, as you saw. So I'm going to pour that into here, and then she can use it in her recipe. So here we go, 150 ml. It's a bit young. 150 ml. We can see where it is already. That's halfway between the 100 and the 200. It's a lot. It's about there. Hang on. Just need to quality check this.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. Cherry. Oh. Oh. So now she's been armed with Kirsch, and you have how many grams of cherries?
It's actually just over 400.
400 grams of cherries.
Yeah, so it's a little bit more than needed, but we like cherries. We have plenty of cherries. So.
We do have plenty of cherries.
Yes.
Okay, so
this is going into a saucepan, and I'm going to put in a few slices of
lemon zest. Nice.
So I'll just give it I think 4, and then I'll put, there we go, a few bits like that, or maybe one more just to, we like lemon.
Yeah, we like lemon.
Give it another one just. This is going to go in the fridge then, and then I can use
So how long does it go in the fridge for?
No, this is going to go into the fridge.
Oh, that's going in the fridge, sorry.
Because I've taken its skin off.
Okay.
And into the cherries and Kirsch, I'm going to put a little bit of sugar. I'm not going to weigh it because the cherries are really sweet, because they're just off the tree and they are at perfect ripeness. So we're going to put in about that much.
About that much sugar, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this, I'm going to put the hob on, and again I've got to step back and work out which one it is. And just let this sort of infuse down a little bit. Just one moment. Okay. Spatula. So this is all going to nicely, as I say, gel all together. And then we let it sit overnight. And this, what happens then, I've just found a cherry that I haven't pitted.
Ooh, what's going to happen with that?
Oh, that's going to get eaten by the look of it. You've completely thrown me now. Now I'm going to then let this sit overnight, and so all the flavours really infuse together, and then we can make the rest of the tart tomorrow. But this is, yeah, just lets it all get together and be nice. So
is that simmering?
It certainly is.
Certainly is.
Right, that needs to simmer for 5 or so minutes, and then I can turn it down and I can have my nice cup of tea. Okay, this has been joudling for a good 5 minutes now, so I'm going to turn the heat off put the lid on and let that sit overnight, and then we can carry on the rest of it tomorrow. Okay, so next day, this has been sitting overnight and it's smelling lovely. Oh, really? So I'm now going to make some pastry. It's going to be a chocolate pastry. So in the bowl I have 170 grams of flour, plain flour. Oh, she tries to get this out. I'm going to put in 30 grams of cocoa. There we go. So that there, it's just going to mix that together. Right, I've got 100 grams of butter here. It's just come out of the fridge and I chopped it up. So we're now just going to make a pastry base as you would normally. Put that in. Right, so we're just going to carry on doing this until it, the usual, resembles fine breadcrumbs. So it'll take a little while. So that's all mixed in, and I'm adding an egg yolk. So you'll try to use fingers in this one. And also just a little bit of milk. I'll start to bring this all together then. Right, so we'll just get it all into a ball. Like so. And that's going to sit in the fridge for about half an hour. And then we can get on to doing the filling and the cooking part, so the nice part. Okay, so I've just got the pastry out. So that's our little ball of chocolatey pastry, and now I need to roll it out. So, quick. Looks like a big cookie, doesn't it, sort of thing? Just food, isn't it? So I'm going to try to get it to fit that. Okay, so I've got the oven on at 180 and Nick will put up whatever that is in Fahrenheit.
350 something.
Is it?
355, I
think it's gas 4. I don't know, I'm making it up now. So, right, we're going to hopefully okay, so that's in there. It's very rustic edge because it's the character of said tart.
Did you just make it up?
Yeah. So to try to keep the shape, we're going to line it with parchment and put some baking beans in. Have to shake because it makes so much noise. Right, so that's helped keep the shape. So this is going to go in the oven for 10 minutes and then I will take it out, remove the parchment and the beans and put it in for another 10 minutes, okay? Okay, so that's had its first 10 minutes, quarter of an hour. So, try to take these baking beans out now. And then that goes back in for another 10 minutes. Okay, so while the last stage of the pastry case is being done, you can do the filling. Now this is double cream. Again, I've got to always step back and work out which bit to turn on, and we're just going to heat it gently. Okay, so the cream is now starting to simmer. You can just see the edges are bubbling up. So we're now going to add the chocolate.
How much?
Well, there was a bit more until somebody started eating some of it. I've got 200 grams of chocolate there. So I'm now going to turn the heat off and just let the residual heat melt the chocolate into the cream. And we're just going to stir that in. So as you can see, the heat, you know, I turned the cream off and it's melted the chocolate lovely. So obviously we just stir this all in.
You turn the cream off?
Off?
You turn the heat off?
Oh, honestly, right. And to that, I'm going to add some vanilla essence. So just a little bit, like so. Stir that as well. Now here I've got 2 beaten eggs, and what we have to do is add a little bit of this to here, is to incorporate the egg into the chocolate mix.
Or also cook.
Yeah. Hopefully. So that's now going to go in as well. See, this all gets mixed together. Lovely. Right, now I'm going to take the pastry crust out of the oven. So. Oh, beans didn't work.
No.
But I'll stab it. Just a little. There we go. We can always cut that bit out. Okay, here I have some of last year's cherry jam. So we're going to put a layer of the jam on here. Okay, so that's the layer of cherry jam, and I've drained off the cherries from yesterday. So we've got some of this juice, and what we also do, we put a little bit of this in there, and the rest of it is really good as like a cordial, so you can put it in with a sparkling water or
sparkling wine.
Or sparkling wine even. Yay. So yes, it's a really lovely flavoured juiciness. So give that an extra stir. So back to the cherries. Drained cherries. They now come on top of here. So just spread that out a little bit. Guess where this goes? This is quite an indulgent
Quite
treat,
indulgent,
isn't it? But
I need to find some nice music.
some cherry music.
Cherry.
Maybe not. Or especially not my singing anyway. Okay, so our little, look at that. Goes back in the oven for another quarter of an hour, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Right, time is up on the tart. So the tart's time is up. So, look at that. Right, it should still be a little wobbly. That's perfect. So I'm just going to get a wire rack.
Oh yeah, because you've got a fancy spring thingy.
No, this will stay in the tin. It needs to cool in the tin.
Oh right.
Because it needs to, once it's cooled, it'll set a little bit as well. So it just needs to sit there and be good. So, oh, I can't wait.
So what is it?
A chocolate cherry tart.
Well done, babe.
Or a cherry chocolate tart.
And what are we going to have that with?
The ice cream that you've all been waiting for.
Okay, so here we go. I decorated this. Look at that. So this is the, what is it, Ange?
Cherry chocolate tart.
Cherry chocolate tart. How big a piece do you want?
You won't need a huge piece. It's going
It's
to be
very rich. Yeah?
Yeah, that's a huge piece.
It's a huge piece. How about this one? It's all like cherry and chocolatey,
Chocolatey and
tarty.
tarty. Yeah. I knew that would happen.
Eh?
You dribbling it everywhere.
Oh well. And to go with, oh yeah, and to go with the tart,
We have, look at that.
the cherry ice cream that we made in the last episode. So I'm looking forward to this as well.
It's a good ball.
Oh, look at that.
Hang on, let's get the... How many balls do you want, darling?
2 balls.
Right, we'll just try it away. So guys.
So there we go, guys, and yeah, I'll just taste the ice cream first, I think, don't you?
Go on then.
Oh, that's good. And the tart. Okay, if you have some cherries, you have to make the ice cream, and even more so you have to make the tart. It's just amazing. Yeah, big thumbs up. Yeah?
Definitely, that's really good.
Oh, the tart is amazing. Anyway, on that note, talking about big thumbs up, as I said at the start of the video, don't forget to like if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. It costs nothing. And thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. And thanks for ringing that notification bell. And hope you've enjoyed it. We have.
We are.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye.